Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make decadent oat milk chocolate pudding that makes a lovely dessert that you can enjoy warm straight away or from the fridge as almost a custard-like dessert. And as always, I've written a blog post which I'll leave down below, which has the full recipe and step-by-step instructions too, so click through for that. And be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, comment too, let me know if you give this decadent dessert a try and what you think of it. So these are the ingredients that you'll need, and then we'll get cooking. I have got these basic ingredients, and then I've also got a couple of ideas for extra additional ingredients. It'll all be in the blog post down below. But the first ingredient you need for an oat milk chocolate pudding is oat milk. I've got this carton of oat milk. I love using oat milks in desserts because I find it just makes it so super creamy, but you could swap for any other dairy-free milk or even whole milk if you want to instead. But if you haven't tried a dessert with oat milk, definitely give it a try. It is just so luxurious and creamy. And now you can use cornstarch or corn flour. It really depends on what it's called where you are. Corn flour, I just want to show you kind of what it looks like. You want a lovely pure white powder like this. If corn flour where you are is a yellow kind of thicker powder, then that's not what you want. This is what you want, cornstarch, corn flour, but it kind of needs to look like that to get the perfect texture. And I've got two types of chocolate. I'm using chocolate chips and cacao powder. You could use cocoa powder instead. Now for the actual chocolate, I'm going for chocolate chips, so I don't have to break anything up. I'm going to use this whole 100 grams, which is I believe about 3.5 ounces of chocolate. You can use more, you can use less. The more chocolate you use, the thicker your pudding will be. I'm just going to use this whole bag of chocolate chips, and to sweeten it, I'm simply using caster sugar. You could use stevia if you want it instead. If you want it to be sugar free, you can use honey, maple syrup, really loads of options, which will all be in the blog post down below. But now we're going to get cooking. So we're going to cook this on the stove top. So I've got a small saucepan out, and I'm going to start by popping cocoa powder or cacao powder into the pot. A kind of heaped 1/4 of a cup I went for there. Go for 1/4 to 1/3 of a cup. And it depends how sweet you like your sweet treats. 2 to 4 tablespoons of sugar. I'm just going for 2 tablespoons, and then 2 tablespoons of cornstarch or corn flour. But yeah, this is the texture and the color of the flour you want, or starch. Now I didn't mention it in the ingredients, but I like just adding a pinch of salt into it to kind of enhance the sweetness. You can leave it out if you want, but I always find salt in sweet treats is just a perfect balance. And to that, add on 2 cups of milk. Of oat milk. Kind of just add it on slowly and kind of stir as you go. That's 1 cup. And the second. Okay, I'm happy it's all combined together. Now I'm going to pop it over on the stove top over medium heat. You can use a wooden spoon or a spatula. I'm using a spoon. Usually these kinds of recipes are better for a spatula or a wooden spoon, but I kind of like using my spoon. And if I find it getting a bit clumpy, I'm just going to have my whisk candy to whisk any clumps out and just keep a close watch on it. So yeah, we're going to pop it on the stove on the medium heat, and it's just one of those nice therapeutic kitchen tasks. You want to keep a close eye and kind of stir it continuously until it thickens. It smells so dark and chocolatey, but yeah, you keep giving it a mix, whisk it if it needs it, and just slowly let it come up to bubble. I'm still kind of continuously stirring it, steam starting to rise off the surface, but it's not quite thickened or bubbling yet. As soon as it is, we'll just take it straight off the heat. Now it's kind of almost coming up to bubble. I'm just whisking it just for a little with a wire whisk, just to blend any bits together. And now we'll take it off the heat. So I've taken it off the heat, and you can see it's very hot, but it's also thickened up beautifully. And you can kind of test it as well. It's kind of, you can see it's holding its shape behind, and if you do a little line across like that, you can see it kind of keeps its place, so it is perfect. And now we'll add in the chocolate. So with the chocolate, as you saw, I'm using chocolate chips. If you can use a block of chocolate or chocolate pieces, just break it into little chip sizes to make it easier. And I'm just going to throw the whole bag of chocolate chips in and then mix them in so they'll all melt and make super thick chocolate pudding. And there you go, look at that, it just looks like pool of chocolate goodness. You can enjoy this warm like this, or pour it out into ramekins and then pop it in the fridge to chill, or allow it to cool completely, pop it in the fridge to chill, and then enjoy it as like a chocolate custard. But during winter months, I just love it warm like that. Oh, look at that, it's absolutely incredible. But that is the video for today for how to make this lovely oat milk chocolate pudding. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, comment too, let me know if you give this a try and what you think of it. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.